Tonight at 6, David Banner is the unwilling recipient of a mail-order bride on The Incredible Hulk. Then at 7, Fred is shocked when Lamont dates the sister of their Puerto Rican neighbor in Watts' Side Story on Sanford and Son. Now, stay tuned for The Edge of Night.
This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.
Sunday, January 31st, will be your chance to make the difference for the Jewish people. January 31st, Federation Allied Jewish Appeals Super Sunday Phone-a-thon.
This is WKBS TV, Burlington, Philadelphia, a member of the New Jersey Broadcasters Association.
Five golden rings.
Now sit down. You don't have to be that formal.
I'm just trying to give you some respect, Chief.
It's a little late in the year to start that. Pushing for a Christmas bonus. Hey, where's Rudolph?
I don't know. I think we lost him. I'm thinking about putting out an APB.
Hey, there must have been some shock last night for you and Nelson finding Hoffman's body like that.
Oh, was it ever? I mean, we thought he was asleep. The poor old guy was just sitting there holding a watch in his hand. Did you get the coroner's report?
Yeah, I was just looking it over. I thought you'd be interested.
Well, what's the conclusion?
Natural causes, heart failure.
I see.
No, I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, there's no way we can consider him another victim. If that was entering your mind.
It's really rotten luck, Chief.
Yours or his?
Both. Him, of course, mostly. But then there is Gavin. I mean, if Hoffman did know anything about all this watch business.
Galvin, do me a favor. Let's drop this watch business. I think it's a waste of time.
Yeah, well, maybe you're right.
You heard from Tyler lately?
Yeah, he called last night, said that he and Lorimer had a meeting with these two guys to discuss business. And, no, he sounds okay. No problem so far.
When do you expect to hear from him again?
Usually calls pretty late in the day.
All right. I'll be waiting for your call. I got some more things to take care of before my lunch date. Talk to you later.
Okay. Well, you just made a liar out of me.
What?
The chief was here asking about you. I told him you never called this early.
Oh, hey, sorry about that.
Yeah, well, what you got? Anything happening?
Yeah, Calvin, I want you to check something out for me.
Okay, let's hear it.
Look, we met these two guys last night, a guy named Chummy Davis and Vincent somebody or other. Anyway, they've got this notebook in which they keep records of all their transactions. Now, one of the notations is on a guy named Gunther Wagner.
Yeah, well, I'm not too overwhelmed with that news. We already knew Gunther hung out with some rather unsavory characters.
Yeah, well, you might be more interested in this. Gunther Wagner ordered a box of cartridges. A box of blank cartridges. Now, what do you think that means?
The Edge of Night is brought to you by new cushion-quilted Pampers, the driest Pampers ever, and by mountain-grown Folgers, mountain-grown coffee, the richest kind.
Hey, Ed, what'd you use in the automatic coffee maker?
Folgers flaked coffee.
Great.
What do you use in the automatic coffee maker?
Folgers flaked coffee.
Delicious.
Mrs. Olson, what did you use? Oh, Folgers flaked coffee.
Nothing's better in these coffee makers.
Where's that?
Folgers is mountain grown, the richest kind of coffee. It's a coffee recommended by Mr. Coffee, the best-selling coffee maker.
And it's flaked?
Flaked to release more rich flavor, so you use less. If you normally use 5 measures, you only need 4 of Folgers flaked coffee.
delicious.
Mountain-grown Folgers. That's how good coffee makers make great coffee.
I'm financial director of the Gilbert family. My job's to stop our money from going down the drain. Not easy, because I want what's right for my family. And that means new cushion-quilted Pampers for Jenny. Oh, I tried those so-called bargain brands, and you know what? They're no bargain. Pampers keeps my Jenny a lot drier. And dryness is what I want for my baby.
Look, Weta Pampers and the average bargain brand. Now wait. Slip in a blotter. Pampers cushion-quilted lining helps keep babies a lot drier.
Here's our bathing beauty.
Hand me her diaper.
Cushion-quilted Pampers.
She loves their dryness.
New cushion-quilted Pampers. Keep a little baby a lot drier.
Well, I just got off the phone with Cliff Nelson, and nothing has gone right. Bobby Gerard was so sure she could prove that Sky bought another watch to fool the police. Now Bobby is dead, and so is the jeweler they think she was going to see. There must be some kind of a connection.
No, honey, I know it seems that way, but look, here. It says that Mr. Hoffman died of a heart attack. There is no relation between those two deaths. It's just an awful coincidence.
Oh, come on, Nicole. I don't care what it looks like to the authorities. 2 deaths within the last 2 days. Somehow they are linked to Skylar Whitney and that watch, and no one is going to make me believe differently.
Jody, will you please listen to me? Now, just accept the facts the way they are. It was Shakespeare, some great big brain like that, who said, things without remedy should be without regard.
Oh, sure. Easy for him to say. But his wife, Anne Hathaway, wasn't rotting in jail.
Touche.
Touche.
Where are you going? Are you going to see Gavin?
Yeah. I just hope that he is in a good mood.
Well, I can guarantee you one thing. He'll be in a better mood than you are.
Well, I hope so. Bye.
This is ready for your signature, Mrs. Gavin.
Oh, thank you, Nora.
I hope that you won't mind me saying this, but I overheard you and Dr. Kavanaugh talking about inviting his patient here for dinner, Miss Avery.
Yes, we were. You'll get a chance to meet Jinx Avery after all, Nora.
Well, I'm really very surprised.
Oh?
I mean, I just want to ask you, why are you bringing that woman into your home?
What?
I hope you'll understand that it's out of feelings of fondness for you and Dr. Kavanaugh that I'm saying this, but frankly, Jinx Avery sounds like nothing but trouble.
I'm trying to be nice to her. I thought I might as well, since everyone else is trying so hard.
I'm sorry, it's not my place to say this, of course. It's just that she sounds like a really peculiar person. If Dr. Kavanaugh was my husband...
Well, he's not, is he? Thank you for your concern. I really appreciate it, but if you'll excuse me, I really don't think there's anything further to say on the subject.
Whitney residence?
Spencer, it's Nora.
What is it, Nora? What do you want?
Oh, you could be a little more cordial. After all, I'm inviting you to lunch today.
Why so generous all of a sudden?
Why, I'm always generous, but more so today. Because I feel good and I want other people to be happy too.
The only time that you're happy is when other people are miserable, Nora. I have the distinct feeling you've been causing somebody some harm. You want to go celebrate?
Well, that's silly. Well, lunch or no?
All right. Where? When?
Sid's place, 1 o'clock.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yes? Yes, I'd like to speak to Mr. Whitney, if you don't mind.
No. Will you please tell me what it will take to keep you police officers from hounding me in my house, Mr. Stone?
I wasn't aware that the restriction applied to me, Mr. Whitney. I knew that Damian Tyler was unwelcome here, as you've made that clear on several occasions. But I thought you'd be satisfied by the fact that he's been suspended.
Yes, I find that a very comforting thought. You can go now, Spencer. I'll call you if I need you. Well, all right. Get on with it, will you?
A small detail has come to my attention with regard to a former servant of yours, Gunther Wagner.
What about him?
We've been informed that he bought a box of blank cartridges. Would you know anything about that by any chance?
Blank cartridges? No. I wouldn't know anything about it, and I don't know whether I'd believe the story or not. As far as I know, Gunther never owned a gun.
Mr. Whitney, are you sure you know nothing about a box of blank cartridges?
I just told you that, didn't I? How many times do I have to repeat it? Now, if you don't have any more questions, I have got affairs to take care of. Thank you.
Certainly. Oh, one more thing, please. Have you had occasion to buy a watch from a Hoffman's antique jewelry store?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have. For my wife. An old pendant watch. Now, is there a criminal action in that?
Oh, no. Thank you for your time.
What is it, Spencer?
I was wondering if I might leave the house for lunch today. Will you be needing me, sir?
No, I won't be needing you, Spencer. You may go.
Thank you, sir.
And some big help you turned out to be, Gunther. Even from the grave, you're behind this. I know it somehow. You're behind it. Why didn't you just buy the cartridges somewhere out of town, instead of getting them from your crummy friends? Now I'm going to have to find them. But hell, I can't even remember their names. All I can remember is that they hung out in some hole in the wall. What was the name of that place?
Damn you, Gunther! Why won't you stay dead?
You know why my smoked sausage is America's favorite? No matter how you slice it, that Hillshire Farm fresh flavor comes through.
Hillshire Farm fresh pork and beef and spices of the right. Make that farm fresh flavor come through in every bite. So no matter how you cook it up, when it's Hillshire Farm, it's true. No matter how you slice it, that farm fresh flavor comes through.
Hillshire Farm smoked sausage and Polska kielbasa. No matter how you slice it, that Hillshire Farm fresh flavor comes through.
I'm sorry about last night. I really was sick.
You don't sound sick.
Oh, sick as a dog. Stuffy, aches, fever, coughs, like flu.
You don't sound sick.
Well, I took some of this new stuff, Contact Severe Cold Formula.
You don't sound...
I get 50% more medicine than Comtrex for aches, fever, even coughing. How about next week?
When you really are sick, get Contact Severe Cold Formula. It's new and it works.
Maybe it works too well.
It's okay?
Oh, it's perfect. Thank you, Sid.
Sid, I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but you're looking kind of drawn out today. Are you sure you're feeling all right?
Well, I could just use a good night's sleep. Guess I'm having a hard time getting over Bobby's death.
Wow, poor Sid.
Oh, Kelly, I didn't know what to say.
I didn't either. Well, anyway, how'd your acting class go last night?
Oh, it was fine. Except that our numbers are dwindling. 2 of the new students had to leave. So there are only 7 of us now. Don't you drop out, too.
Well, Val, you know the only reason why I go there, don't you?
Because you enjoy it, I hope.
Well, of course I enjoy it. I also enjoy being with you.
I know you do. Oh, Kelly, I have to tell you something.
What's that?
Well, look at that.
That looks very official. Internal Revenue Service.
Read it.
Dear Miss Bryson. What? It's unbelievable.
Well, it doesn't come as a total shock. I think deep down I always knew that I would never see any of that money, that the IRS would take it all. But that last paragraph, now that's pretty funny.
On completion of the final audit, you will be informed of how much tax you will owe? What?
Wouldn't that be the final irony? If I owed them money?
How can they do this to you? That money is yours.
Tell that to Uncle Sam.
I have several times. Believe me, it doesn't work. Oh, listen, I didn't mean to make a joke about it. I'm sorry. I know this letter is a big disappointment to you.
Well, it doesn't make me happy, that's for sure. But I keep telling myself, I mean, what do I have to complain about? I have good health. I have a surviving business. I have good friends. What more can a person ask for?
And you have grace under pressure. One of the many things I like about you. Val, would you mind if I, borrow this for a couple of days?
No. Show it to Mike and Nancy. I'm sure they'll get a big laugh out of it.
Well, I don't think any of your real friends will get a big laugh out of it, but, yeah, sure. I think I will.
Five years ago, my only exercise was running around after Davy. Now, Davy's running to keep up with me. Boy, has my life changed for the better.
5 years ago, I read the letters to the editor. Now I write them. That's some change.
And 5 years ago, I used a box of this, a bottle of that, or a sheet of something else to get laundry clean and soft. Today, I use Bold 3 detergent plus fabric softener. It cleans, softens, and controls static cling all in one box. That's a change for the better. Look, Bold 3 is a powerful detergent. Can you tell which socks ran through the mud? I mean, that's clean. But why stop at clean? Bold 3's got a full-strength fabric softener, so my towels come out downright snuggly. And see? No annoying static cling. Fact is, 5 years ago, I never would have believed one box of detergent could clean, soften, and control static. That's quite a change.
A change for the better. Bold 3.
You invite me over for a friendly dinner, and look what I find.
Another glass.
Eddie, it's got lipstick on it.
And just after this greasy pan.
It's not my shade.
Dawn will handle it.
After those greasy dishes?
Try it yourself.
Water doesn't feel greasy, or my hands. And this glass looks as good as the first one.
Dawn's great, huh?
Now, about the lipstick.
What lipstick?
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
A table for two.
Thank you. For two. That's nice. Thank you.
I'll see you in a minute.
Well, it was really nice of you to ask me to lunch today, Derek. I really didn't expect it. I called this morning just to congratulate you on your TV appearance last night. You were very direct, very articulate, very handsome, and really quite good.
Come on now, I'm not a TV star. Sometimes you gotta make a statement to the press, though.
Well done anyway. This is really cute. I'm not even gonna ask, if you mind, a personal question. I'm just gonna ask anyway.
Yeah?
Well, do you believe in Santa Claus?
What?
I don't mean that. I mean, are you involved with anyone?
Oh, well, gee, I've been too busy lately to make a commitment like... That's not the truth. I've been kind of gun-shy, to tell you the truth. Some of my choices lately have been unfortunate.
Then finding the right one doesn't interest you?
Wait a minute, I didn't say that. But, there is time.
Don't be so sure, Chief. Don't be so sure about time.
450, 500. Not bad for 3 days' work, huh?
You got all that for wiring a house?
Sure. I am one of the elite. A sensitive artist with a sensible trade, electrician.
Yeah. So what's next, Hector?
Well, now that's up to you. When are you gonna get this theater of yours started?
Good time, man, and good time.
So what's holding you back?
Capital. That's what's holding me back. That's the only thing standing between me and a decent rep company in this town.
Is that all?
I've got less capital to deal with than you've got in your hot little hands right there.
Well, now, don't look at it too hard, because you're going to set it on fire.
Plus, I've got a greedy landlord. Doesn't know it yet, but he's not going to get this month's rent. But hope springs eternal.
Oh, hi, Jim. I hope I'm not interrupting or anything.
No, come on in. Dr. Wilson, this is Kelly McGrath.
Hi, how you doing?
Hector, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Hector's a theatrical associate of mine in California. And Kelly's a puppeteer by trade. He's an aspiring actor.
Oh.
You were missed last night. Not by me, but by Valerie.
Well, let's just say I'm glad I was missed by Valerie. Listen, there's something here that I think you might be interested in reading.
Yeah? What is it?
Well, considering your special interest in Valerie Bryson, I thought maybe you might like to take a look at this. Just the third paragraph.
Oh, no, the poor kid. She's probably really depressed right now.
Yeah, she is. She's really depressed.
Florists. That's really too bad. Let the IRS come in like that.
Yeah, really.
Yes, hello. Yes, I'd like to place an order, please, for $50 of white roses. Yes, it's to go to Valerie Bryson at the Crown Studios. And I'd like the note to read, money isn't everything. There's always love. Jim. I'm Jim Diedrichson. I'll be down in about 5 minutes to pay for it and answer any questions, okay? Thanks a lot. Thank you, Kelly. That was very considerate of you to let me know.
Oh, yeah, well, a lot of people think that Kelly's just a considerate kind of guy. Here. Have fun with your games.
See ya. Boy, what a ham. You really are an actor, Jimmy.
Well, thank you, Hector. You're a real pal, Hector.
No, for a minute there, I thought you needed glasses. You don't need glasses. You need a CNI dog.
What do you want? I got a sore arm. You got a sore head. You're outclassed here.
Oh, you are terrible. I mean, really terrible.
Okay, what I missed, guys?
Nothing. How's our little bookmaker? What is it? The chick, your friend there? How's she doing?
Hey, listen, you got a good tip for me? I mean a good one.
I got the best tip for you. Don't ever play the horses.
Yeah.
Come over here.
I'm gonna get something to eat. Me too, before I get killed.
There's something I want to tell you, Earl. Something I don't like.
All right, Eddie?
I don't like people who spend a lot of time on phones. Now, just what the hell is all this garbage with the phone stuff?
With Pillsbury sugar cookies, you can help kids create their own Christmas treats.
I made a little angel. Actually, my mommy helped. It was easy. This Santa has a problem. My Santa's cheeks got chubby in the oven. You know how I made it? Frosting and gumdrops. The wing broke off and I ate it.
Everyone loves Pillsbury cookies, fresh and hot. Ho, ho!
Eating's the best, no problem.
Why do you use Soup Starter?
With my busy schedule, I need a head start, so I cook up Soup Starter, because that's cooking smart. It's easy to fix up a homemade delight. Serve your family Soup Starter tonight.
Soup Starter from Swift. Hearty homemade soup for dinner. Just add meat and let it simmer.
Making ends meet is no easy task. Soup Starter soup makes my food budget last.
Cook smarter with Soup Starter. And new Stew Starter, too.
It's Saturday night!
Still the cleverest species of them all.
Tonight, David Bowie and Martin Sheen join the players on Saturday night.
Eddie, all that stuff that I told you about the bookie, that was... Well, it wasn't true. The thing is, you see, my girlfriend and I, well, we're having a lot of problems, and, well, she wants to split, and I'm trying to hold on to her. I mean, you know how it is.
No, I don't know how it is. Hey, look, you got lady problems, that's your problem, you understand? We're partners. Your trouble becomes my trouble. I don't need any trouble. I need you like I need a water my nose. I mean, are you getting my drift?
Okay, I got you, Eddie.
You got problems, you take care of them. I take care of my problems. Man, woman, child, you take care of it. Get rid of them. You do what you gotta do. Enough of this garbage. Let's sit down with these guys. We got business to talk about.
All right.
We're finally all together. Now listen, we gotta talk a little business here.
All right. So what do you got?
I got a nice size order. I mean, I'm talking heavy. Submachine guns. Where? Overseas.
Military stuff, huh?
How many?
2,000. Give or take a few.
It's gonna take a little juggling to get that out, isn't it?
No, it ain't gonna take no juggling. I told you, there's a big world out there. We gotta hit the foreign market. That's where the big bucks are. You understand my drift? That's where we gotta go.
What's yours? What's my, yeah, scotch. No, wait, yeah, not the expensive. Give me that regular stuff there, bar scotch. Sorry. I need the expensive stuff. What do I need that? Cold outside. Nice giant you got here, you know?
You're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah, this is good. A buddy of mine, you know, this guy I used to know, he told me about this place, you know. I was walking by, I figured I'd stop in. His name is Gunther Wagner. Big guy, bald head, you know, big. You know him? Yeah. God rest his soul. Anyway, I was wondering, you know, any of his buddies still hang around here?
Kyle, we're in the booth.
Yeah?
The cold and flu season difference. Mrs. Freeman, I'm going to prove you can get more this year for aches and fever of colds and flu.
I'd want proof.
Look, 2 tablets of pain reliever, 650 milligrams.
It's Bayer aspirin. That's my brand.
But look, 800 milligrams in a special formula.
It's Anacin. Anacin has more pain reliever than Bayer does.
So, this season, for aches and fever,
I will try the Anacin difference.
For colds and flu, get the Anacin difference.
Discover America this week. Visit Winterthur Museum and Gardens. You won't just see one of this country's greatest collections of Americana, you'll become part of it. See a room from 1690. Feel what it was like to live there. And that goes for most every room at Winterthur, like this one from 1776. And this one from the early 1800s. Discover America. Visit Winterthur Museum and Gardens, one of this country's greatest collections of Americana.
Tonight at 8, love, murder, and life insurance all enter into the picture when a hard-boiled blonde plans an accident. Barbara Stanwyck and Fred McMurray star in Double Indemnity. Now, stay tuned for The Love Boat.
This is Field Communications in Philadelphia.
There's a clause in every accident policy, a little thing called double indemnity.
Fred McMurray and Barbara Stanwyck plan the perfect crime, murder, for an insurance policy that pays double indemnity.
We're not the same anymore. We did it so we could be together, but instead of that, it's pulling us apart, isn't it, Walter?
What are you talking about?
And you don't really care whether we see each other or not.
It's Murder and the Double Cross. Fred McMurray and Barbara Stanwyck star in Double Indemnity. Tonight's movie at 8 on Channel 48.